What is going on, Yarmouth? It's Friday again. Welcome to this week's edition of the Friday Five, where I outline 5 things happening in Yarmouth that you ought to learn more about. Now, if you have been a weekly watcher or viewer of this fun weekly series, you've probably noticed I've been trying to make my way around town as part of the fun. And a little bit behind the scenes sort of intel here. Leo Nieder, who is the man behind the camera, and I generally shoot on Wednesdays because it takes a little bit of time to make me look less like a doofus. It takes a long time to do that, so we tried to do it a little bit earlier. But if you remember back to this Wednesday, a little bit soggy. So we're going to do more of a little bit of a fireside chat. We'll cover those 5 important things that you are all clamoring to learn more about. Number 1. Now, a couple weeks ago, we talked a little bit about our ongoing winter maintenance work. And since then, we've gotten some snow, we've gotten some ice, we've gotten some rain, and our unbelievable public works crew have been doing the yeoman's work of making sure that the roads are passable and the sidewalks are safe to be walking and biking on. But as we get into the winter season, I want to just remind folks to manage expectations. We've got almost 70 miles of road that we maintain, in addition to dozens and dozens of miles of sidewalks, and we have a very small team. Now, they're unbelievable, but it takes time to do it effectively. And so please thank folks. If you see public works drivers clearing the roads or in sidewalk tractors, make sure to give them a thumbs up and support the work that they're doing, because they're doing unbelievable work. If you're interested in learning more about winter maintenance or storm closures or upcoming weather events, we have a new news item on the town's webpage, right on the home screen, that you can access, and we have that filled with up-to-date information. You can access that at yarmouth.me.us/winterweather. Number 2. Now, last week we had a segment on the statistical revaluation, not the full revaluation. It's a different thing. So go back to last week if you need a primer. So since then, you should have received a mailer. We sent one to every household in Yarmouth. Some of you may have received a second letter from Vision Government Solutions, who's our contractor for this initiative. There's about 87 property owners in Yarmouth that are going to be impacted, and there may be some additional work that they're going to need to do on site. So within that letter, you should talk a little bit more about what you should expect, talk with you about scheduling a time to review your property, and what the next steps might look like. So over the next few months, we'll learn a little bit more about it, and we're sharing all of that information on a personalized webpage on our website at yarmouth.me.us/revaluation. There, we've created an interactive FAQ that sort of outlines some of the things that you might be able to expect. And as we get deeper into this initiative, we'll be adding to that. So use that as a centralized point of resource for you as we continue on with our revaluation process. What? Timmy fell down the well? Only kidding, but it is time to register your dogs. 2024 registrations expire at the end of this month, which means that you have until the end of January to register your furry little friends before late charges start to accrue. You can do that here at the town office at the front desk, or you can do it through the Town of Yarmouth website, whichever you prefer. But there is one change from last year. Even if you have registered before and shown your proof of rabies certificate, make sure you bring in the most up-to-date version to submit, because the state has a new software that they're using, and they're going to require the most up-to-date rabies certificate. So if you have any questions, get in touch with Lisa Grant, our fabulous town clerk. Number 4, I want to thank everybody who came and visited us during last Saturday's hometown holiday event. It was an unbelievable time. A little bit chilly, but that didn't stop us from having a wonderful, wonderful time together. We had kids on the ice rink. We had the Lions Club selling their annual wreaths. We had YCS there doing luminaries and hot cocoa bars from the Rotary Club. It was a really, really fun community event. I think since it's so dark and miserable out, let's think back to when it was actually winter here, like 3 days ago, and some of the fun that we had with my friend Randy Bates. Happy holidays, Yarmouth. We're here at Memorial Green. I'm with my buddy.
Oh, Randy Bates. How are you guys?
Town Council Chair Randy Bates.
That's me.
world famous Randy Bates. As promised, we're here at Memorial Green celebrating the holidays at Hometown Holidays. We've got a fantastic turnout. We've got our partners at the Lions Club, the Rotary Club, Yarmouth Chamber of Commerce, the History Center. If you didn't check us out, there's still opportunity to learn more in upcoming Friday Fives, but for now,
This is great.
Yeah.
This is great. I'm glad it wasn't as cold as they said it was going to be too.
oh, it's a beautiful
It's a
day.
beautiful day.
The
Come
sun
on
is
down.
out, the skates are sharp, and we're having a great time. So with that, we'll see you next week.
See y'all.
Just as a reminder, although we're having a ton of fun on the ice rink right now, it's open all the month of December. You don't have to wait for us to be there. If you have skates at home or you need to borrow some from YCS, swing by and skate the day away. Say, guys, I'm freezing just thinking about it. Now, if you didn't have a chance to come and see Santa last Saturday, don't worry, you haven't run out of time and you're not going to be on the naughty list. You've got 2 additional times to come and see him. On the 14th, which is this Saturday from 4 to 6 p.m. right in front of the town office in the Santa Chalet. And next Saturday, the 21st, at the same time, same place. The big man comes all the way down from the North Pole, and it's really worth your time to go and see and share what might be on your Christmas list this year. Number 5. Speaking of festive fun times, the Yarmouth Town Office will be closed next Wednesday, the 18th, from 11 o'clock a.m. to 2 o'clock p.m. During that time, we're going to be hosting our annual Employee Appreciation event, and it's really just a wonderful time for us to recognize the folks, not just within the town office, but throughout the entire organization that do so much phenomenal work, and it's just great to say thank you. That wraps up this week's Friday Five. Thank you again for tuning in. As always, if you've got things you want to learn more about or organizations or businesses that we should highlight, feel free to shoot me an email. We'd love to add that into a future edition. Until then, have a wonderful weekend and we'll see you next Friday.